And you're watching Signature Dish, brought to you by Toast.
Nailed. Nailed.
Camera C.
Okay, everybody, so today's so exciting. We're in Miami, my old stomping grounds, to hang out with the fabulous Valerie Chang Cumpa, the James Beard Award-winning chef, and the creative genius behind Maty's, a place that combines Miami culture, the freshest seafood, and her Peruvian culture to create a one-of-a-kind culinary experience. All right, Miss V, get in here. Come on. Miss Valerie. That's right, Chef Valerie. Sit down.
Woo.
Yes, girl. Thank you so much for doing this.
How's it going?
It's going. It's good.
How are you?
I'm happy. I want to talk about all the little things that make this restaurant really special to you, because I feel like someone walking in, they walk in, first off, this is such an open air restaurant. It's so beautiful. But if you're not careful, you might miss some little details, and they definitely exist. So talk to us about the little things that make this place so special.
You'll see a lot of pictures of my grandmother and my grandfather.
It's amazing, the collection of photos that you have.
The oldest one that's there, it's from 1928.
Wow.
An original when my great-grandparents got married.
So do me a favor and explain to people at home where we are in Miami.
So we're in Midtown Miami, definitely not South Beach, very central.
That's right. How old were you when you moved to Miami? Because you're not actually from...
10. I turned 10 maybe 2 weeks or a week before moving to Miami.
Where were you at before?
Peru, Chiclayo, Peru.
I love it.
Yeah.
So did you always want to have a restaurant? Were you always like were you like a little girl who was like a food girl, or was it? Or
No,
did you learn into that?
No, I was a notorious like picky eater. I still don't want to eat with a fork and knife.
Me neither.
I like eating with a spoon only or my hands. I really struggled at school. And then in the restaurant was the only place that I was like, oh, I'm really good at this. Like, I'm actually, like, I don't suck at this. Well, I was in college, failing miserably.
Full transparency, Sophia Roe, 2-time college dropout, okay? So, it's fine.
I'm a college dropout too. And
2-time college dropouts, and we're not doing so bad.
And I even told him, my dad, when he didn't want me to change careers, I was studying international relations, and I wanted to go into culinary school. They had just opened one in Miami, in the Miami-Dade College. Yeah. And he said, no, I've been paying for 2 years and you're flunking. Like, I don't want to do this. So I did what every Latina granddaughter does.
What?
I called my grandmother. And I said, hell no, he doesn't want me to follow my dream. I came to America for this.
Oh my gosh.
So
you
she
called
wired
Maty?
Me. Yeah, I did call Maty. And then she wired me the money. I got into culinary school. I did a semester, and then I said, I'm going to a kitchen. I don't know what I'm doing here. And I asked my professors, and they said, yeah, you'll be fine. You should go. I was so bored. Like, I was always bored in school. And I told my grandma, sorry, but one day I'll make it. I'll make it right for you.
How does she feel about it now?
I think she must feel great. She passed already, but I think I mean, my brother and I are always trying to honor her and be grateful for everything she did for us. But
I mean, for those that don't know, the restaurant that we're in, Maty's, is named after that grandmother.
It is.
Right?
It's the nickname my grandfather used to call her. Her name is Martha, but he used to always call her Maty. And both my brother and I grew up with her for a lot of years, so that's what we called her instead of grandma.
Do you think she was proud of you?
I think she's very proud of all of us, yeah, for sure. She would have just been a little embarrassed if she was, like if there was a whole restaurant with a bunch of her pictures. But she would have, she was a lot more modest. So I think she's proud.
When you're cooking, do you think about your grandmother?
I think about her in everything in my life. Every day when I'm like, oh man, this feels crazy, but hey, grandma, don't forget me up there. Wow,
you guys chat.
Yeah, I still chat. Like, I have a picture of her at my house. It's right before I leave the door, and it's like I don't want to sound witchy, but I always say like hi and goodbye every time, and I always talk to it and just know she's keeping a good eye on me.
I don't think that's witchy. I think that's special.
A little witchy. I'm a little witchy.
Yeah, but you're also like from South America. The whole
We're
vibe
born a little witchy.
Oh my God. Did she make Peruvian food?
She made a lot of Peruvian Chinese food. Yeah,
What does
chifa.
that mean? Explain that to me.
So in the late 1800s, a lot of Chinese people migrated to Peru. And my great-grandfather came from China to Peru, and there's a big Chinese community in Peru.
Yes. Humongous. A lot of people have no idea. There's a very big Asian population that's in South America. People have no idea, like the diaspora, right?
Yeah.
So like the fusion, like it might sound strange, like Peruvian Chinese, but it's really just a part of your background, right? To me, that seems like so much a narrative of being from Miami.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what makes us so lucky. I think that's what makes our culinary scene so rich, the diversity.
So for someone who maybe has never eaten here before, what would you want them to know about eating here?
That it's beyond the food. You know, it's a love letter to thank my grandma for everything she did. Everything about Maty's is all about the experience together, and to try to make your night, for whatever reason you came out to tonight, as memorable as we can.
You heard it here, folks.
Close your eyes. I'm just kidding.
Close my eyes. Stop. Stop. Chef Valerie, tell me what this beautiful concoction is.
First, we mix the Hokkaido scallops with finger lime, and then we get some chives, some crispy garlic, some Alden sauce, some black pepper, and a burnt serrano sauce that we make. And then we build it into like a little dome.
Yep.
And then we put each grape sliver like on.
You build from the bottom up.
Yeah, all the way to the top till it's all covered. And then the sauce, the cilantro leche tire, and the wakata and cilantro oil.
Are you cutting the grapes to order, or are they already prepped?
No.
You prep them, right?
No, you have to prep them. Yeah.
Could you imagine it would take so long?
And you can't prep them like the night before.
That's
it has
right.
to be the day of service.
That's right. So why do you think this is your most signature dish?
I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be our signature dish, but I think it's the one that the guests like really always reaches out about. It's something that they always say it's one of their most memorable dishes, or something that they always come back for.
Yeah.
So it's become a signature dish, you know.
Talk me through the development of this dish.
So this dish started because we wanted to make a cilantro leche tire that was very green. We started playing with the way to make the sauce, with oil base and with cilantro stem base, no leaves, with leaves. And then we also that day we had gotten some beautiful grapes delivered. And we were just playing around, and we were trying to look for a very monotone green.
Right.
And then everything kind of just fell into place.
So on any given night, how do you stay organized?
Every station has a different screen that tells them what course they're in, where they're at in the meal. It gives them the timing. It lets you know when it's late. It allows for notification, and it's right in front of the cooks to be able to pace themselves and time themselves.
Wow. It's like scale and automation in one.
A beautiful thing that we get from Toast is that we get the reports, a weekly report of everything that's being sold.
Okay.
So we can make decision what's selling or not selling on the menu based on the sales. Basically, every table that comes in to eat orders one of these.
Wow.
So we know that it's the signature dish for sure.
Wow.
This
So
is a dish that can't be missed.
Wow, that's a game changer.
It changed everything.
Yeah.
Saves paper.
That is so cool. Remember when this was all done by hand?
Yeah.
And you wanted to you would just.
And then it was Excel.
Oh.
And now it's Toast.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so special. So you maybe grab some silverware.
Okay.
You come back, and it's time to talk with our mouthful. So the first question I have for you, and again, you have to do this with your mouth full. I'm going in. I just want to taste this sauce. First question I have for you is, what's the first thing you notice when you go out to eat at a restaurant? Oh my God, that's so good. It's so flavorful. Oh my God,
The hostess.
What do you mean? What about them?
How they're welcome.
Oh, like what they say, like how they
Yeah.
talk to you, right?
Yep.
Do you ever cry on the job in the kitchen?
All the time. I'm a big crier.
Me too. I cry all the
I
time.
cry
also.
for everything.
Okay, have you ever made anything that was just horrible?
Yeah, a bunch.
Like what? Man, this is so good.
I don't know. There's so many things. I
Really?
made it, yeah.
Do you have a sweet tooth?
Super sweet tooth.
Like what?
I have a separate stomach. Like I'll be like at dinner, I'm like, I'm so full, and they're like, well, no dessert. I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay, so when you're at home, do you ever eat anything that's like store-bought?
I eat canned tuna at least 3 times a week.
Good. Yeah, but that's so good.
Like I get home from work and I'm like, just straight, nothing on it.
This girl has the best seafood restaurant like in Miami, and she's eating canned tuna at home.
But I am picky, only Korean canned tuna.
What? Explain.
They're the best.
Wow.
The flavor, everything, the best.
What's your favorite spice to work with?
Or
like, what's a spice you can't live without?
I just can't live without spice, period.
I am making a mess. Like,
But I really like Scotch bonnets.
What's your favorite food city?
Peru for sure.
No, Peru is a country, baby
No, but
girl.
I know, like Lima. All of it.
She said, no, honey, the whole Peru.
The whole Peru,
It's the
yeah.
whole Peru. Just throw the whole Peru in there. What's
Yeah.
your second favorite?
Mexico City.
Oh, yes. Let's see. Oh, is there anything that a guest does that drives you kind of nuts? Like, it's like dietary restrictions, modifications. Like, how do you feel about those?
No, I don't. None of that.
Sorry, I just slurped.
None of that bothers me. It's more when they act crazy to the staff.
Oh, well, that's
You know,
yeah.
but I always keep such a close eye in the dining room that when I see that happening, I'll like get out of the kitchen and I'll go to the table. I'm like, hello.
All right, Chef Valerie. So I have to say thank you so much for this. This was by far the most beautiful signature dish that we've ever had. So I'm so grateful to have you here. I'm also grateful to be here. Like, again, my old stomping ground, like to be in Miami with you has just really been awesome. So thank you so much. Yeah?
Yeah, it was
Yeah?
my honor to have you.
Cool. So that is our episode of Signature Dish. I'm going to send you away because I need seconds. Cool?
Cool.
Thanks
got
for
it.
watching Signature Dish.
Thanks for watching.
We're going to need another one.
Oh, okay.
Go get me another one of those. Chop, chop.